The 2021 Ford Mustang S550 Facelift wasn't just an upgrade, it was a declaration that muscle cars are far from dead. With its aggressive new styling, refreshed LED lighting, and sharper stance, the Mustang looked more menacing than ever. Buyers had choices: the turbocharged 2.3L EcoBoost, the roaring 5.0L V8 GT, and the triumphant return of the Mach 1, delivering 480 horsepower with track-inspired engineering. Inside, Ford blended muscle and modernity with a digital cockpit, advanced S550 infotainment, and safety tech designed for everyday driving. In a world racing toward EVs, the 2021 Mustang proved that American muscle is timeless, a perfect balance of heritage and innovation. In 2021, Ford once again proved that the Mustang wasn't just a car, it was a living legend. Decades after its birth in 1964, the pony car still carried the fire of classic American muscle. But now, with the sophistication and innovation demanded by a new generation, the S550 generation had already turned heads around the world. But the facelift brought a sharper edge, a bolder face, and a stronger heart. From the moment you saw it, the Mustang looked ready to roar. The refreshed front faster, sleeker LED headlights, and wider stance gave the impression of a predator crouching low, waiting to pounce. It was a car that honored the past while staring confidently into the future. But the real magic of the 2021 Mustang wasn't only in how it looked, it was in the choices it offered. For those who loved efficiency with performance, the 2.3 liters EcoBoost delivered turbocharged thrills. For purists, the 5.0L V8 GT was still alive, pumping out the soundtrack of raw American horsepower, a sound that echoed across highways and racetracks. Yet the crown jewel was the Mach 1. Step inside, and you'd realize the Mustang wasn't just about muscle anymore, it was about technology too. A fully digital instrument cluster brought the future into the driver's seat, while Ford's S550 infotainment system made sure you were connected wherever you went. Safety was no longer an afterthought. The 2021 Mustang was equipped with driver assist features like lane keeping assist, pre-collision braking, and adaptive cruise control. It was a muscle car that could flex its brawn, but also protect its driver, a combination that made it appealing not just to die-hard enthusiasts, but to a wider global audience. The timing of this facelift was also symbolic. The automotive world was shifting toward electrification, with EVs becoming the new frontier. Yet here was the Mustang, a roaring V8 still making headlines and topping sales charts. In fact, the 2021 Mustang continued its streak as the world's best-selling sports coupe, proving that even in an era of silence and electricity, the growl of muscle still had a place. Ford wasn't just selling cars, they were selling emotion, nostalgia, and an identity that no EV could replace. On the streets, the 2021 Mustang was a statement. People turned their heads as it passed, kids pointed with excitement, and older generations smiled, remembering the days when muscle cars ruled the roads. On the track, it was still a warrior, especially the Mach 1, which handled corners with confidence thanks to its performance upgrades and specially tuned suspension. Whether you chose the EcoBoost, the GT, or the Mach 1, the Mustang gave you a reason to believe that performance cars weren't dying, they were evolving. The 2021 Mustang wasn't just another facelift. It was a reminder that legends never fade. It carried the DNA of the original pony car while embracing the expectations of modern drivers. It was proof that Ford understood something timeless. The Mustang is more than metal, horsepower, and rubber. It is freedom, rebellion, and spirit, wrapped in a shape that makes your heart race the moment you see it. And so, in 2021, the Mustang once again claimed its throne not just as a muscle car, but as an icon of culture, design, and performance. It wasn't about being the fastest or the most high-tech car in the world. It was about being unforgettable.